Yar, welcome aboard. You are sailing with the captain, Joey, aboard the Cringe. All right, as you can see, or hopefully you can see, we are getting started a little bit late tonight. I spent most of the morning peeling potatoes for a veterans club. Okay, so apparently Isabel told us that Sahara is joining our island today. Yeah. I didn't get anything today. Let's make sure. Extra shovel. Ah. Okay. Let's see. Back here. Yeah. So hopefully you caught my first. Okay. Hopefully you've caught the first level of Captain Toad Treasure Tracker. Yeah, that one frustrated me yesterday. Apparently, I don't know how to go through the puzzle. So I apologize about you guys having to follow through and watch my nonsense. So just so you know, gaming is low stress for me. It's more of a relaxation thing. And that's how I treat it. So I don't treat it hardcore. I know there are a lot of gamers out there that do, but that is not me. Oh, cool. Got my first weed. So for those of you that don't know, you typically have 2 weeds that show up every day if you have picked them all. Ah, there's the second one. So I got that out of the way. Sorry, Sahara. Got other things I need to do today. Yeah, so as I mentioned earlier, I peeled about 30 pounds of potatoes today. Mixed that with sour cream. And I gotta be honest, they had the skins on, so it tasted pretty good. Ooh, yeah, I can do that today. So let's do 30 bells. 10 bells. 10 bells. 10 bells. So we mixed that with sour cream. We didn't add salt. We also made ham, and our post commander made some rigatoni. Oh man, that stuff was awesome. Yeah, he does pretty good, and when he cooks, he feeds enough to feed an army. We had a lot of veterans show up today. That was a pretty good turnout. I got to meet a lot of new faces, and I got to meet some fellow veterans that had some interesting stories to share. Always listening to see stories. Gotta go back up here. There's one lock. Ooh, I have an extra lead. Or weed, sorry. It's not normal. It's going to be interesting. So we're already a little bit different than normal. All right. For those of you that have been following my videos for a while, you can see I have a routine typically. Kind of follow a clockwise pattern. I'm getting better at talking and chewing gum at the same time. So hopefully you're not going to see the pause. The ones that occur in my microphone are not from my microphone, my headphones. it's on a little bit of a delay, so sometimes you'll hear me talk in patterns. And I'm doing my best to stop that from happening. But considering video 1 to now, it's definitely improved. Got it. Latest. Got it. All right. Thought I was going to be able to get a DIY. So, yeah, it's pretty interesting. Streaming video games is is interesting, and to me, it's just a stress relief. It's not anything more than that. It's a place to hang out, kind of talk. I'm playing the games anyways. Doesn't take really any more effort to stream them. I like her furniture. And I gotta be honest though, she's my least favorite villager. Say, I almost said islander. That's not what I wanted. Yeah, I'm dragging a little bit today. I'm tired. Yeah, I was out the door at about 7 this morning, and didn't get home till like 5. And I made dinner. And so that put that away. So do you guys have a pattern that you do when you do your daily chores? I don't know. I call it daily chores. But you probably know if you clicked on the thumbnail. Yeah, that's not there. I have so many trees planted together that I have to take time and walk around them. A lot of tree branches today. Walk down here. That. Oh, cool. So 30,000. That's why I bury 30,000. At a minimum, you're going to get what you put into it, so. I haven't really finished this area, and I got to dig up the flowers soon. I was thinking about making a Western themed, but I'm not sure what I'm going to do. Yeah, as for my microphone setup, it may sound a little funny, but it's one of the cheaper ones from Walmart. It's their brand. So I don't know how that shows up. I do listen to my podcasts after I'm done, or my video stream. And it seems okay. I just know that I'm talking in patterns, like a rhythm. And I'm trying to stop that. But like I mentioned, what's coming through the headphones is a 5-second delay. So sometimes you'll catch me listening to what I'm saying just to make sure it's coming through okay. So I'm really working on trying to improve that. Oh, I already know that. Okay. Wasted time. Sorry, I try to be as efficient as possible. And, I'm glad it rained today at my island. Getting back to the veterans organization, yeah, veterans organization that I worked with today. There was a lot of people donating time today, and we had quite a good turnout, at least in my opinion. We had another organization that came in and served veterans. It's Young Marines. They did a pretty good job. And these are young school-age children that are in a leadership organization. And some pretty sharp individuals in there. And you always see the same faces. Even the service organizations, you see the same faces all the time. It's always the same people volunteering time. And that's quite humbling. Really lets you determine who you can depend on. Not everybody has the time, but for those that try to make the time, boy, they make an impact. You have members that do blood drives. You have members that work in the kitchen. They, that volunteer time that way. You have members that help others. So whether it's collecting donations, taking food to veterans in need, it's pretty cool. You get to meet a lot of people. It'd be nice to have a lot of younger veterans in that, and we do, but it would be nice to see more. Kind of cool, man. There's a lot of camaraderie stuff that happens there, and for those that join organizations like that, that's kind of the main reason why they do what they do. The camaraderie is amazing. Let's see what kind of fish this is. We should be starting next week with new bugs and stuff. June. Should start getting some of the summer. Hopefully we can get sharks in there. I can't remember when they actually start. My rock. And since I already have the money, I don't need to worry about this one. Eat. I already have that bug, so I don't need to donate that one again. Because you guys know how this goes. If you've been playing Animal Crossing, the first one always goes to Blathers. Trying to find my other... How many do I have? I have 3, so I need one more. Here. You guys know where it's at, let me know, because I didn't see it. So after doing this for about a week, my communication is getting better, and my sound quality has improved quite a bit. Next week, I'm going to try improving my graphics a little bit. Ah, there it is. So that's a personal goal. This music kind of reminds me of an old sitcom called Taxi. I'll turn it up a little bit so you can hear it. Yeah, it's an old sitcom from the 70s. It was Danny DeVito's breakout role. Judd Hirsch. I can't remember the other ones off the top of my head. My parents used to watch it. Out of the NPCs that play in this game, I don't like Sahara, and it nothing personal. I don't buy things from her. Same with Kix. I don't spend. Not only Kix, it's the other Abel sister. I don't buy a lot of clothes, so those are kind of the NPCs I don't really react to. Oh, assess the fossils. Yeah, for some reason I am really feeling all of today. Ah, okay. Just one more time to be safe. Alright, so I want to make sure I have some good space. Yep. Time to do the stamp rally. My left gaming hand hurts a little bit. I was telling you before that I was peeling potatoes or chopping potatoes so we could make mashed potatoes. Black Garden, Shady Path, in the lab. And I have a blister on my finger now. The knife had a weird shape. The handle was it kind of stuck out from the edge, the metal part of the handle. You know how it gets sandwiched between the wood, and that one when I was cutting it, there we go. Caused a blister. So I know we're talking about Memorial Day, and here I am talking about a blister. But you know, I don't know if I'm going to collect these for the whole day. I thought it was later than it was. Yeah, so I had a couple new followers today. And for those who subscribe, I appreciate you. Thank you. It's kind of humbling, actually, that somebody actually listens to some old dude telling sea stories. Yeah, so if you ever hear um, a Navy person talk about another Navy person, call them crusty, right? Or old timers. So I appreciate you guys tuning in to listen to an old timer, a crusty guy. Yeah. Walked into a store today in the local area and got to see some old friends. That was a nice surprise. I think I got them all. I heard some old friends today at the Veterans Organization using some old nautical terms. One of the old timers came in and said he wanted to hear the scuttlebutt. Scuttlebutt is a term for like the water cooler and gossip. So it's kind of a military jargon. Oh, I didn't even check where the rest of them are. Let's go down here just to be safe. I like how the footprints change sound. But like now it's muffled a little bit because it's walking on carpet. It's pretty cool. Nintendo actually put a lot of thought behind this game. I love the fact that the weather changes based upon your region. I just wish they released games a little bit faster, but if they're putting the detail into them like this, then I appreciate that. Something in here. I want to double check that I both. Good, I got them all. So is anybody getting the Switch 2? I am. I'm pretty excited about it too. A lot of people kind of are underwhelmed about the Switch 2. But the way I look at it is it's kind of a midlife console update. So I don't really see it as underwhelming. Yeah, I didn't buy into the OLED, so I'm still playing off my original launch day back in 2017 Switch. So I didn't buy into the others. So, you know, after having a console for about 8 years, I'm pretty happy. Make sure I got them all. I think I did. Yep. Actually, I got done pretty quick. Normally my chores take a little bit longer. Oh, that's pretty nice. One here, so oh. What is that? Oh, a clock. It doesn't look throwback to me. I don't know if I want the tennis shoe boxes or not. I don't collect tennis shoes. I don't know. What is that? Yeah, it looks like tennis shoes. Ooh, but it looks like they have Pokemon cards. I'll pass. That's kind of cool, though. Kind of looks like Catan. Or Catan. I don't know how you say that. Yeah, there's still like 5 or 6 more days of this stuff. Oh, that's not what I want to do. Chicken nugget. I told you I'm tired. Alright, let's put on the wall. Alright, let's see if we can do this. Yeah, I think I got enough for 1 or 2 more days. One. So I think I'm going to stop there for the stamp rally. So tomorrow will be the last day. So let's see, that'll be 27, so 28, 29, 30, 31. So 4 more days. Maybe I could do it and put it on the sides. Yeah, I might give that a shot. That way you look at all these awards. Have an I love me wall. Storage. 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 Oh, I actually have to go back to the ATM. Sorry, I'm going to take a drink of soda. So if you hear that. My soda of choice is a Diet Coke. Yeah, I don't want to lose the 300 miles, so that's kind of why I visit the guest services. I was hoping we'd run into the ghost, but I forgot the ghost name. I don't want to hear Isabel tell me that I have too many trees. 2 days in a row, so I did miss it. Or does it reset? I thought I played it every day. Huh. It's gonna bother me now. Not really. Deposit. 50. $56. There. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I think I'm going to wrap it up there today. And I will post again tomorrow. So I appreciate you stopping by. I appreciate the subscribes. And if you have any advice, please feel free to leave it down below in the comments. Because I actually do read the feedback and I actually respond. It just may take me a day, but I try to be connected to people that watch because I do that. I got to be honest. I follow Austin John Plays, the Rad Brad. He has a lot of game content that I just don't play, but I still love, like Doom Dark Ages. I love that series. So he had a pretty good series on that one. When Austin John Plays, I follow a lot of his Zelda, and I definitely follow his Pokemon. And at one time, he was involved in Animal Crossing as well. Who else do I follow? Abdallah Smash. I like Abdallah. I don't have anything against the guy. There's pieces that I don't like about his channel, but it's not him personally. Sometimes he bags on Nintendo a little bit, and maybe that's designed to give them corrective criticism. But you know, game companies like Nintendo have been around over 100 years, so I think they kind of know what they're doing. And if you're going to leave feedback in that kind of fashion, to me, it's just negative. And I don't know if, you know, I'd rather be more positive on that kind of stuff. But I actually like Abdallah's style where he plays multiple video games. And I've watched many, many hours of Abdallah Smash. And I still follow his content. Who else do I follow? I follow, for gamers, Beard Bear. I like watching his content because he plays video games and just doesn't talk. And sometimes I just want to see the gameplay without hearing people talk. Zach Scott, I follow him on my other channel. Or not my channel, but my other profile. I like him. I don't have anything against him at all. But I prefer to follow like Beard Bear and Brad Rad or Rad Brad. Because I like their content. I like the way they communicate with the audience. And hopefully I reach that kind of connection with audiences as well. But I'm always open to suggestions, and I don't want you to think that your comments would fall on deaf ears, so I actually listen to them. So any advice, please feel free. And thank you for following. Thank you subscribing. And I'll see you tomorrow. Have a good night.